Greetings, traveler. I'm back again with another video, which sadly features my voice. I know, it's pretty much the most generic voice to ever exist in the Animal Jam community, but let's get straight to business. We have a very serious topic to cover. And in the beginning, I just want to say, if this video looks unscripted for you, it's actually not unscripted. I paid my writers a casserole and a glass of orange juice to write this script, but I hope it can still bring awareness to you about what is currently happening in Animal Jam. We know this life cycle very well. New bundle releases, rare items come back, insane AJ economy crash somewhere in the middle, and an extremely unforeseen hacker attack. We're kind of at the last stage of this cycle, if you're curious on where we are. And yes, numerous Reddit users have reported getting their accounts stolen, their animals yoinked, and their rares removed. And you might tell me, hey friend, it actually makes sense. These are returning Animal Jam veterans that just figured out their account was affected by the data breach. Well, not really. These cases are new and incoming, linked to a password cracking app advertised on TikTok. Of course it's TikTok, the bane of my existence. And instead of telling you the story behind these password cracking softwares, I will remind you how to keep yourself safe and your rares locked behind a brick wall no one can access. If you need more information on what this ongoing hacking situation is, please watch Kek's video, and I'll actually link it in the description. Additional credit goes to this user whose name I will probably butcher and not pronounce correctly, so here is their profile on Reddit. They compiled a long and nice post about how to keep yourself safe from hackers, and we will cover each tip individually. Rule number 1 on how to keep your rares safe from hackers. Turn on two-factor authentication! For people who do not know, in a nutshell, this feature does not allow immediate access to your account. You know how usually you just put your username and password and just log on? Well, two-factor authentication does not allow this to happen. It's not that simple. Instead, Animal Jam sends you an email with a code that must be entered in order to gain access to your account. It's a small layer of protection in which hackers who might know your username and password will be met with a notification saying they must enter a code from an email. So, in case they don't know the details to your email address, these hackers won't be able to log onto your account. Also, fun fact, these codes expire every 15 minutes, which makes logging onto your account practically impossible. Hey Chad, editing friend here, and there's been an update on the ongoing situation. So, the person who made the original publication said that there has been some development, and apparently this hacking tool cracks accounts even with two-factor authentication on. Basically, Animal Jam does not use a secure form of two-factor authentication. Hard to explain, but they basically only use one token instead of two and lack good encryption. So if they have your password, they can either spam it to break two-factor authentication, steal your token from your cookies/history or other stuff. And people's parents' emails get hacked, and the two-factor authentication just basically turns off. It just makes it harder, but basically you are still under the risk, even if you have two-factor authentication on. So please, I beg you, listen to the other steps mentioned in this video in order to secure your account. And in case something else develops, there will be more videos and more edits in the future. Rule number 2, do not share these codes with anyone. It's common sense that you should not be sharing such sensitive information as passwords, usernames, and codes, but in case some nice-looking jammer walks up to you and asks for a code from an email you received, block and report them. They're probably hacked. Well, I guess this rule is pretty easy to follow, right?
No.
Rule number 3. Make your passwords to the parent dashboard and to your Animal Jam account different. It wastes the time of hackers who need the password to crack your parent dashboard in order to log in. Also, it's just good internet hygiene. Have at least 4 different password combinations that you can remember, all shared amongst different accounts you have online. For instance, Let's think of a password. Peach751208 is a good password, but can be easily cracked by a password hacker in no time. However, peachjuice1205 equals tasty is an even tougher password to crack, not only because of additional symbols, but also because of its length. The longer your password, the better it is. And let's say peachjuice1205 equals tasty is my password for my Animal Jam account. My parents' dashboard password has to be something completely unrelated to peach juice. So let's say Passerin2022 enthusiast exclamation mark is the password to my parent dashboard. You see, these passwords are completely unrelated, talk about different topics, and make getting into your account impossible for these hackers. Rule number 4. Disable gifting and trading every time you log off through your parent dashboard. This protects your rares from being traded or gifted away in case someone actually gets into your account. Or furthermore, lock your account altogether. Locking your account prevents anyone from getting on without accessing the dashboard and manually disabling it. More layers, more problems, and no hacker wants to jump through these many hoops to get to you. Rule number 5. Never, and I mean when I say it, never access any suspicious links that might be sent to you on Animal Jam or outside of Animal Jam, like on Discord servers. For example, I'm on an Animal Jam Discord server and some user messages me they have a link to free diamonds. Does this seem suspicious to you? Oh yes, then do not click it. Report and block the user. In-game, jammers with malicious intent oftentimes advertise custom servers that are linked to the main game and allow transfer of items. They claim the Forgotten Desert has quote-unquote greater rewards than that in the base game. Yes, it sounds bizarre, and the topic of fan-made custom servers is still a pretty controversial one in the MMO community. These people claim that there's some secret France server that gives you higher drop rates of Forgotten Desert rares like spikes and spiked wristbands. Most of the time, that is not true. These people want to get access to your account through access tokens. In simple words, it's an encrypted letter you send to the Animal Jam servers upon logging on, which contains your username and password and your session token. This allows hackers to bypass the two-step verification system and just get into your account because they have a valid session token. Never, under any circumstances, utilize these services, as people behind them will gain access to sensitive and private information. If someone claims to be an Animal Jam moderator with a link that will quote-unquote protect you from something, or they want to send you a survey, do not listen to them. Real moderator will never send you links or emails asking for private or personal information like login and passwords. Also, users on the subreddit and me specifically have noticed that every time you do a purchase through the official Animal Jam website, like buying a membership or diamonds, you get this email from Blue Owl claiming that you need to fill out a survey or something, that you utilize their services, and they want you to give your feedback. And that is also fake. That is also something known as an IP grabber, which basically grabs your IP and probably does more detrimental damage to your account. So please refrain from buying membership or diamonds through the official website for now. Of course, do not buy it from eBay and other untrusted sources. I know one way to buy membership for Animal Jam Classic is through Animal Jam Playwild, specifically Sapphires. And I think that by trading, you can actually sell some good items and get that membership pretty easily. And lastly, rule number 6. If your account was data breached in 2020, then change your password to your parent dashboard and your Animal Jam user as soon as possible. People still access these files 5 years later and can trace down your account and hack into it. No need to be scared of these frightening TikToks of people being scammed. Be prepared and follow these rules to protect your account. This pretty much wraps up the video. Sorry if it sounds pretty basic. and stupid and silly and something that you probably already know. Again, thank you so much for Keck and the Animal Jam Classic subreddit for bringing this situation into light. I hope this video is a recap for most old players on how to keep yourself safe, and for incoming new players, it's a guide on how to not be affected by these wannabe F-Man 122s. Stay safe, and I'll see you wandering in Jamaa.